Hello, I'm Dr. Cheryl, and in today's video, I'm going to teach you what to do when your relationship ends up on the rocks. Kind of like your love boat gets steered in the wrong direction on a windy day. I know, obvious metaphor, but come on, we're having some fun today. Look, if we can treat our relationship like we would a beautiful ship that we valued. This is a gorgeous ship. It belongs to one of my neighbors. It's wood, it's teak. It needs maintenance. It needs love. It needs tender oiling. Are you getting the sexual innuendo there? It needs the sails trimmed when it's out of control so it can come back, just like your love affair. Treat your love like it matters and invest time and energy in the hobby of making love. Make your love boat your weekend hobby. Make your love boat your weekly hobby. How can you do that? Let me give you a few very practical ideas right now. Starting this week, I want you to commit to something. I want you to commit to two somethings, actually, and this is a leap for some of you. I guarantee you, though, if you do this, your relationship's going to re-spark and you're going to start to uncover that passion under the clouds that we talked about in an earlier video. Thing number one, I know you've heard it before, do not roll your eyes at me, but I want you to plan a weekly date. Now pick a day, an evening for a lot of us, sometimes a weekend brunch, where you will have a date. And the date looks like this. The two of you go somewhere without kids, without friends, just the two of you, and you do something. Maybe you walk on the beach, maybe you have a meal, maybe you go to a movie, but you don't talk about life, you don't talk about marriage incorporated stuff, you don't talk about kids, finances, bills, etc. You talk about yourself, you talk about the future in a fun way, you talk about trips and etc. Date nights are super important. We'll cover that material more in the future. But here's the other one. I want you to have a weekly sex date as well. What? Yeah. So, a couple I know, Monday night is sex date night. And what that means is that Monday night is sacred, and at some point that night or evening, because they both work till 5 p.m., they make love in some manner. If they're super tired, it might be erotic play in the shower, and then they may or may not make love to full completion of orgasm for both people, but they make Monday night an erotic date for sure. For those of you in a long-term relationship, the frequency of your lovemaking may have dropped to once a month or less. This is a way to get the engine started. We'll talk more about that in future videos as well. So I'm talking about two dates. This couple, Monday night is sex date night, Friday night is regular date night. And they, every week, even when they have the flu or something happens, they stick to these dates. They've got one exception, and you can do this too. Let's say you've actually got the really bad flu on Monday, then you can say to your partner, I know it's sensual sex date night. I would like to request that we move it to Wednesday this week because I'm ill. High five on that. We're not neglecting our commitment. We're being creative. So take care of your love boat. Make love a hobby. Polish and love and take care of what matters to you. That's your partner. That's your love life. That's your passionate life. More teachings to come. I'm Dr. Cheryl Fraser. If this is your first LoveByte, welcome. If you'd like to receive these videos and other bite-sized teachings on love, passion, commitment, how to solve arguments, and all the rest of what being in love can bring, sign up if you haven't already on www.drcherylfraser.com, and you too won't have to miss a single teaching. Thanks so much. Now, go sailing, whatever the weather. Just be safe, be in love, be flexible, and don't let your love boat end up on the rocks. Till next time, thanks for joining us.